Hello everybody. We are going to do Franklin Ghost Town Trail. It's near Black Diamond. And I wouldn't call this an urban hike, but it's the most urban hike I've done. Here's the soldier. That's what we call that. And let's see if we can make it. Hopefully this hike we make it to our destination. Doesn't seem too crowded. You do have to pay a $5 parking fee as this is private property. No restroom. Online it says it's an easy hike, so let's take a look. There's a good sign. It says, "Welcome to Franklin, Washington." I'm not going to read that. I imagine it's online somewhere where it's not all beat up. But there's some good mining history in the area too. I didn't do my homework on the history, so if I say something wrong, it isn't intentional. Anyway, let's check this out. I'm glad to see the sign because there's different walkways and I wasn't sure, but I am encouraged with this orange road gate there and this sign. So this makes me think that this is the correct pathway. So we definitely don't want to be on private property and get shot. That would be very sad. Okay, let's go check this out. I kind of like how the fog is lifting a little bit up there. This is my first little hill. I saw some markings on a sign where it says the state park starts. So hopefully they're in bed or they don't care about hikers. Anyway, let's go check this place out. More of the fog. And there's a little bit of sky. Supposed to have views on this trail, but today it's winter in January, and I have to make do. Oh, and the airplanes. And there's one other person ahead of me that I know of. Girl with her wiener dog. Okay, onward. Here's a sign. Welcome to the mining town site of Franklin, Washington. There's a little mining cart. Okay, this is where I look at my instructions to see which way is the better way and to rest up from the hill. I'm encouraged by those little blue sky peaks, a booze. Oh, I need a rest. Those of you with fitness watches, watch that heart rate. You'll have a much enjoyable time. Okay, let's take a look at my instructions. Okay, I just ran into some locals. So that way is the cemetery and that way is the ghost town. So I think I want to do the hard one first and go up here because I can't pull my instructions. But these are not through hikes, so they do end. So that is the good part. But the two girls are up going that way. And I don't know where the girl with the dog went. Probably that way too. But this whole area is Franklin, Washington. So I think the coal mining is that way. I don't know. I should have asked an expert and printed my instructions. But I do know that I'm not lost and that it's not like difficult to figure out. So anyway, let's take a look. And if it gets too strenuous up there, I'll be definitely coming back down. All right, let's go. Yeah, pretty spot up here. On our way to the cemetery. Oh, no mountain views, but that is okay. I might have my finger in the way, I'm sorry. Oh, airplanes. Oh, that's driving me crazy. That's okay though. Gotta share the trail with the airplanes. I can hear water down there. There's a little runoff here that I'm walking up. You can see that. And it's straight up. I don't know if you can tell. Looks like something interesting up here. Whew. I could tell on a pretty day, this would be very pretty. Still pretty. Whew. Definitely not wheelchair friendly, of course. Whew. Barely plus size friendly. Gotta take a lot of breaks. Going up the hill. Whew. Here's a sign. Oh, this is the Franklin mine. Oh, interesting. Oops, there you go. Oh. The purpose of the Franklin number 2 shaft, sunk before 1910, was to mine coal down to 500 feet below sea level. Whew. Oh. This mine shaft is a rectangular hole and is over 1,300 feet deep. Wow. I'm so out of breath. I'm sorry. That's irritating for you. Okay. The concrete seal and grate was placed over the shaft for public safety by the Washington State Parks and Recreation Commission with the funds provided by the U.S. Department of Interior Office of SURFAC, mining under 95 to 87, PL 95 to 87. And this plaque was put here in 1984. Oops, sorry. And they do not want more trails, but that looks like a deer trail or something like that. I think our trail here is here. Oh, that's probably to ruin your switchback. We won't do that today. Anyway, kind of cool. So they had to come up here and put pavement down. So, okay, to keep it from sinking, maybe? Okay. All right. Oh, look at all the ivy. All right, let's keep going. Pretty interesting. Let's see if I can get through that. I don't have my gaiters. I can't find them, or I threw them out because they broke. I ordered new ones and they're not here yet. Blah, blah, blah. Drama, drama. But let's see if we can keep going just a little while longer. If it's overgrown, it's overgrown. But let's take a peek. Let's try. Okay, if you're as heavy as I am, you're going to need to take off your pack and use your seat to put your knee on. I have this collapsible seat. It's just a piece of recycled material folded that you sit on. And I use that to stick my knee on so I wouldn't get my knee wet. But I did have to take off my pack. And so that's a little tip I have if you're as big as me. All right, let's see how much further we can go. There's something there, a cable to something. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. It's important to always look down. You might see something interesting, or a critter or a bug, or in the summer, snake. Ew. Anyway, onward. I like the little creepiness of it. I just got done walking through that. Okay, onward. Not sure what that is besides a marking for our locals, but it looks like it's a piece of something. Okay, onward. Can almost see some mountains in the distance. And I can hear the streams run off. There's another post or something. I wonder if this was a rail cart. Forgive me if I didn't do my research on the history. So please be kind. But that looks newer, or something. Huh. Or the cart where they hauled it down, maybe. Look to this little hill here. A little creepy with the fog. Peaceful. I don't know if you see that. Looks like where the coal went down. If you can see the metal, something there, and a railing there for coal carts, I'm guessing. Please be kind, I don't know. That's interesting. And so far, no paranormal activity. No Bigfoot, no ghosts. I did see a sign at the parking lot asking for a missing persons thing. So that kind of concerns me too. But anyway, that's kind of interesting. Low bridge. I don't think I need to take off my pack and get on my knees. Cool. Not sure if those are part of the cemetery, but it looks like it might have been a bench of some sort at one time. Oh, a sign. We might have found our destination. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can let you guys see it. This fence to hold and protect a grove of Alice Gertrude John, a long lost sister of Layla Johnson, or Johnson. This fence is a symbol of the rebuilding of the Franklin and a family. Oh, we made it. Well, rest in peace, guys. Here's a headstone here. Oh, don't step on them. Rest in peace. Oh, this is really cool. I'm glad I made it. Let's take a look up here. I'm kicking my poles. Looks to be overgrown. It said that on the website, but it's still really interesting. Oh, here. April 10th tonight. Oh, it's a baby. Oh my goodness, Ivor. I'm so sorry. Oh no, a year old. Toddler. Oh, a little over a year old. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ivor. Okay. Oh, here's another one. That's my pole getting hung up in berry bushes. Oops, sorry. A very wise friend told me to have always my poles around my wrists. Okay. That's all. Oh, here's another one. Oh. Somebody left flowers. And a rock. I didn't think to do a rock. Next time. But you don't want to put foreign things in the wilderness. You want it to be of the wilderness. That makes sense. Comes another sign up here. Berry bushes. Is unholy ground, so we want to be really respectful. Welcome to the historic mining townsite of Franklin, Washington. Pack it in and pack it out. Okay, that looks muddy, so we're gonna need our poles. Onward. I have to climb up that muddy mess. It doesn't look like much, but trust me, that was hard to come down just to read that, where this goes. But I looked on the topical map and it doesn't connect to anything that I'm aware of. So I'm gonna go back the way I came. And, oh, there's a bird over there. Okay, and I think we're near a firing range, and that's what you hear, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I gotta go up this mess. All right, I'm not letting you see that. Okay, this is not a bench. This is a busted down marker. Oh, we can see it a little better. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. 1872, 1902. 30 years old. Martin Johnson, rest in peace. I'm sorry, someone needs to fix your markings. Anyway, it isn't me, but thank you for your service, working for these coal mines, keep people warm and whatever else they used coal back then for. Anyway, thank you, Martin. There's another piece of the mining or a building or something right there. It's full of ivy and our local markings again. But I wonder what that was. Anyway, and it's got some sticks up there. So I'm thinking the railing, God, I can't think of words when you hike. Just can't. What the coal rode on, track, goodness, Tanya. So it might be a support system for the track. I don't know. But I didn't notice it walking to the cemetery, and I thought I'd stop and take a picture of it. Also, cemetery, I learned, means to rest. It's not forever. So that was interesting to learn. Not on this hike, but something I read recently. What the origins of cemetery is. But anyway, so far I haven't been rained on. Just foggy. Really, really pretty. A lot of debris. There's some people climbing on the side of the mine shaft collecting rocks or looking at them. I didn't stick around, find out who they were. I'm sure they're harmless. But I did ask what they were doing, because if they were going to get me, I wanted to know before I got caught. But it was, I want to say 4 dudes and 1 female. Looking at the red-ish rock on the side, on above the mine shaft. So anyway, interesting folks that you run into. There's some pretty rocks in there. I just noticed on the way back. Okay, let's go see the ghost town. I was just informed by the 2 girls that were gave me directions. That this is going to be a little tough for me because there is a fallen tree up a hill. And they did have a little trouble finding the ghost town because it is overgrown. So I may not be successful finding it myself. But anyway, it's still good to get outside and see how far we can go to see the ghost town. I just climbed over that. Okay, so maybe the ghost town wants to be protected. Anyway, let's see how much more we can do. Franklin Ghost Town. There's part of it. I went on this trail a little bit further to see if there was any more old buildings or remnants, and there's private property that way. So I turned around, and I think it's pretty overgrown. I'm pretty sure this is the area where All Trails says it is. Probably this whole area is Franklin at one point. Didn't rain. I picked a good day. I wish we could have saw the mountains or Mount Rainier from the cemetery, but that is okay. It's good to be outside and learn about the history in the area. I don't know what those are, but those are kind of cute.
Best short walk ever.
Feel your electric